they have used Kanonta to defeat the public interest in the region.
Okay. They have used Kanonta
to defeat the public interest.
So the fate in the region.
Yes, so the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now lies on these millions of Biafrans who will make it happen.
Good.
That is why the autopilot came in. That is why the spirit of Biafra released the word autopilot in the first place.
Wonders shall never end. That is very, very wonderful. Thank you so much, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I can see people are saying today hot. Of course, today hot, and this is exactly what Biafrans expected. Now, coming back to PLO Lumumba, is there any chance? Is there any chance after all these shenanigans and betrayal? Is there any chance to get him on board again? Because you have his contact,
of course,
and
of
you
course,
are well respected.
Yes, of course. He has already given his consent. And when you watch, why I did not allow him to talk on that program, of course, he is a very learned man, so he did not even say anything. He just said Simon was involved and all that, and he don't want to go there. So yes, that is of course, he's somebody who wants human rights, and he's a well-respected man. So yes, I believe he has given his consent, and it also pained him that he was not part of the legal team yet. And like you heard him say that more work ought to have been done, and that shows that he has followed the case. You understand? Yes, because for him to come to say that more work ought to have been done means that he has followed the case, even when he is not part of it.
Okay, thank you so much. And I hope.
And let me tell you also, it is also these things that we are doing that is, you can see Barrister Ejiofor, that man, believe me, that man is a man with thick skin. That Barrister Ejiofor you see the last time Barrister Ejiofor came to give press release about new Iroko 3 coming to the legal team to lead.
Yes.
You see, let me tell you also, it has nothing to do with Kanu Takanu.
Okay. Actually, the last word you said is actually what I wanted to ask you. That I hope you, as a person, you are not waiting for Kanu Takanu to get this man, PLO Lumumba, involved. And if there's any other person that is needed to get involved, I think you have already answered that.
Yes.
Now, now, another thing which is very, very, very important.
Please, I need, my time is going up now, and that's why I'm looking, because, this is 2 hours plus already. So if you can, if we can have, you may wish to re-invite me, because this is going to be, this is not like the normal program I have on my program, okay? I cannot be answering these questions if I have my program, okay? So you need to see whether you can reschedule for, another interview, because now we are out to address a lot of pressing issues.
Okay, good. Let me rush them. I think we are getting to the end, but let me just rush them, please. Recently, you reintroduce yourself as Ekpa Simon Njoku, and so many expositions by IRAT have been done about this, to the extent they said that actually the ESN money that Biafrans have been contributing into Umuri account, the ESN, the approved ESN account by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is actually coming to you personally. Now you are the one that Biafrans have been contributing money into. So what do you have to say about this?
That is the most foolish thing. This is the thing that brings shame to this Biafra struggle. The caliber of all this IRAT, the caliber, like this one you are mentioning in South Africa, a complete illiterate. are the ones fronting as media warriors of this movement. It's a very shameful thing. So when you see people coming to say that I put Njoko in my name in order to go and defend myself in court, it's just very absurd, honestly. I don't, I have joined the struggle, and that is what I have chosen to do, and I will continue to fight, even though we are not in the same level. It is just too shameful to see myself in this particular mess in the name of Biafra struggle. But that is what we have to do, and we will continue to tell people that this does not represent the Biafra we are fighting for. These are a bunch of illiterate who don't know their left from their right. How can somebody say that the money that is being contributed to the account Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approved is coming to ESN, is coming to Simon Ekpa Njoko? And that is why you see, the fight and the war against that Umeri account did not start today. I just played the video, the voice of Kanu Takanu in July. I think in July or August, if I'm not mistaken. I will check the date, either July or August. That voice is Kanu Takanu. You see Kanu Takanu calling the operator of those accounts criminals, even when the DOS, was still sitting on the account and they are yet to announce it, because he was fighting everything with the Neneanya for the DOS Chike Doziem not to announce the account. And Chike Doziem sat on a lot of directive given to them by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that's why somebody like Nelly ran mad. So if you see that if Kanuta tell you is controlling the legal team, it's not only legal team, it's also tell you that DOS is not in charge, that he is in charge. So which means it was Kanuta that sacked Nelly Ofebu. It was Kanuta that sacked Madam Oyibo. It was Kanuta that sacked everybody that didn't want to bring money to him. And that's why somebody like me stand on my ground to get it back. So now you get the point.
Yeah.
So Biafrans that are contributing money to where Biafra that are contributing money to where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not approve. For example, they come to bring a public liability company account, say it is where to. How can you do that? It is what Kanuta has wanted all this while. So, and for a lot of people are joining, and so I can play the voice again for those who did not listen to it again.
Yes.
And this voice was either on August. I have to check the date.
I post through this thing here, this same account. Please disassociate yourself from this account. It doesn't exist. There won't do
okay.
ESN doesn't have any account.
ESN doesn't have any account.
There with the criminals, the rogue elements in America.
Okay.
And I'm going to say something about it today when I go on air. Something can draw your attention. I saw it somewhere and this thing. Please remove that and disassociate yourself from these people. They're all criminals looking for people to incriminate. Thank you.
So you see, while this thing was going on, Kanu Takanu was going from people and he told me to disassociate myself, that ESN doesn't have any account, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered money to be transferred to ESN account. That was a divine directive. Do you understand the thing now? So it was after that first directive that is spiritual that Kanuta penetrated and begin to inject and manipulate other decisions that comes in. That is where the chaos started from. So this confusion you see today, he single-handedly created it using the DOS. That's why I said they are incompetent. I can never respect a bunch of criminals in the DOS. Never.
Exactly.
Those people are the worst people that you can say you want to work with, because they have been used by this Kanu Takanu. That's why Kanu Takanu from the beginning, he told you here that ESN don't have account against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who approved the account.
Wow. Okay. Quickly, let me rush to another question because of your time. What do you think of engaging foreign allies in this struggle in case we find ourselves in the scenario of 1967 to 1970?
We are already in that particular problem. Now, if you do not understand that there is war, then you need to reassess what is going on in the Southeast. We are already, this is a systematic war. We are already in civil war. And this is